Hey, Stacey Hall here. Quick question for you. Are you guilty of having presented your business to somebody in all the wrong way? Like maybe you just threw up all over them and came across as really ridiculous? Don't panic, because there is a way to actually recover from that and maybe even get yourself a new customer or business builder in the process, so stay tuned. Before I go on, I just want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Somewhere around this video, there will be a button for you to do that because I put out a brand new training each and every week designed to help you build your business. If we've never met before, my name is Stacey Hall and my mission is to simplify online marketing and make it fun for entrepreneurs to increase their confidence, influence, and results. If that sounds good to you, you're in the right place. Okay, so you showed somebody your business, but you were like really super excited and you did it all the wrong way. Maybe you just kind of threw up all over them and said way too much, and you came across as like a bit of a crazy person. It happens to the best of us. I've thrown up on a few people in my day too, so you're in good company. You can recover. And here's the best advice that I ever received on how to deal with this situation and come up smelling like roses. I learned this from my biggest mentor, Ray Higdon, and he said, whenever you're faced with a situation where there's kind of like a 1,000-pound elephant in the room, you always look way worse if you try to sidestep it or avoid it than if you just call it out. So in this situation, it's kind of like a 1,000-pound elephant in the room, isn't it? So what you should do is just call it out. What you want to do is go back to the people that you've done this to and apologize. Just say to them, listen, John, I'm really sorry. When I first started out in this business, I was so super excited and I was all like ready to take on the world, and I presented my business to you in completely the wrong way. I said too much, I presented it all wrong, and I'm sure I must have come across sounding like a total crazy person. I'm sorry. And that's it. Don't pitch. Don't say, I'd like to show you again. Don't, try and get them to look at your company presentation in any way, shape, or form, or you will completely ruin this approach. So you might be thinking, why am I apologizing then? Like, what's the point? The point is, you come across like a human being. Most people are like so afraid to be vulnerable and apologize when they're wrong. They find it really challenging to really put themselves on the line and risk, somebody not acknowledging that authenticity or even ridiculing them. So a lot of times people just don't do it. So when the person on the receiving end of that apology sees that you've been totally vulnerable and authentic and for no personal gain, they're going to stop and think about that. They're going to be like, that was really cool. That couldn't have been easy. And after a few days go by and you still haven't pitched them, they're going to respect you for what you did. So what originally started as you looking really bad probably in the original situation now has transformed completely. You have to totally not be addicted to the outcome on this one, because there are times when people don't respond after you've apologized, and that's on them. Because if they, aren't going to be human about it and acknowledge what you've done, that's not really your problem. It's, that's coming from them, so don't take it on. Just don't be addicted to the outcome when you do this, and you'll have very good results. And a lot of times what will happen is after the apology, you'll start to notice that that person will start showing up in your newsfeed a bit. They'll be watching your stuff, commenting on your Facebook Lives, showing up and just sort of, just taking a look at what you're up to a little bit more closely. Maybe not. It's possible they won't. But in a lot of circumstances, they do. And, that can lead to something, can't it? Be willing to put yourself out there. Be willing to be vulnerable, and you can completely transform a bad situation into a potentially good one. I hope that helps. If you know of anyone who could benefit from this training, by all means, please share. It's great to be able to spread the wealth. Before you go, a quick question of the week. Have you ever done this? Ever thrown up all over a prospect and wished you had presented it differently? If so, how did you handle it? I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below so we can keep the conversation going. Okay, I've loved hanging out with you on this episode. If you're not currently on my blog, make sure you head on over to staceyhall.com. There's a ton of free training available for you over there. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. In the meantime, go and make your mark, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.